Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all having a great weekend. I myself having a great day and a great weekend. You know why? Because I'm on vacation. And I know why people are saying, hold up, Mizzle. You told me last time. You told me a couple months ago. Then you know what? Then you won't be doing no live on Sunday because your schedule changed and everything. So why are you doing a live right now and everything? What's like that? So what's up with you? Why are you lying to us? I said, no, I ain't lying to y'all. I tell y'all the truth. I would have been at work right now, but I'm on vacation. I'm going back to work this Saturday. I was off since yesterday. And, my last day of work of last week was Wednesday. I was off Thursday, Friday, and I had my first day of vacation was yesterday. And, I was out Friday night. I was out Saturday night. I said, you know what? Let me do something today because you know what? I have time. I ain't made no plan to go travel anywhere because usually when I go on vacations, I like to have my relaxation time to meet my family that I haven't seen for a while and just chill out. Just chill out. I don't have to spend my money and go somewhere. Every now and then I will, but this time I didn't do it. So here's why I'm on a Sunday night doing a live talk about these two shows. Cause you know what? I'm home, and why not? It's money. What's going on? Hold on. Shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. You get rocking the old blue. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? So y'all see the thumbnail. We're going to talk about Love is Blind and Married at First Sight. We're going to do Married at First Sight first because it was only one episode. And I'm giving my first impressions about the people, what they said, who's the couples are. I have pictures so you can get to see who they look like. And then we do Love is Blind because Love is Blind is encompassing the first 11 episodes. So I have a couple things to say about some of the people there. And when y'all watching, people watching me, thank you so much. Shout out to all the people, the 101 people who watched my power review last week. I know there's this review like 2 weeks later after the episode ended, but I don't know, people probably thought they saw the episode, but hey, I know somebody comment on my thing say trash. Now I was commenting on back what that person said is you say the seasons are trash. Or you try to say my review was trash. Because if you try to say my review was trash, that comment will get deleted. But we'll see. That person didn't respond back yet. But we'll see. Because I don't mind constructive criticism. But you go trash the freaking content, you mind the comment will get deleted. Yeah. But yes, I put it up there for people who didn't watch it. So that was like this past, what was it, Thursday? Had a good time. We had a good time. We ended it. Don't know what they're gonna do for the rest of the what they're gonna do in the future of the Power Universe. I know we do know they're gonna do the young Tommy and Young Ghost. But other than that, that's in the future. We'll see when that comes if I decide I want to watch it or not. But baby, Married at First Sight, I used to review Married at First Sight. Y'all know in my channel I used to review it. And I know the season I definitely reviewed the most was season 12. And I think I reviewed a little bit of season 13. I'm not sure. I gotta check my playlist. But I had stopped for a while. And the reason why, because I said I couldn't, first of all, the first couple of episodes, I think they do better this time. Because usually the first couple of episodes, we got to sit down with people episode. I said, no. Cut that conversation up with the people, the parents, all that stuff like that. Say you're going to get married, go to fitting, get married real quick, get this marriage out the way so we go to this trip and let's start the bill rolling. We don't need to waste all 4, 5 episodes, all these different weddings and one person wedding per episode with all these long-ass conversations. No. Cut it short. And that's what they did. It's on Chicago this year. And the people they picked so far, aesthetic-wise, eyes, they look nice looking. The ladies look beautiful. The men look handsome. Let's say if he was on my Discord, I said, listen, one of the guys in the contestants is like a twin. And he do kind of look like, and now people saying it, he do kind of look like an Apollo, Real House of Atlanta. But, the twins could get it because at the end of the day, they was handsome. But we'll see. But a lot of guys was okay. All 5 of them was nice looking. I have an eclectic wide taste. But that's it. That's not about me. It's not about Mizzle. Hey, Mizzies, how y'all doing? What's going on? Hey, come in and say hey to me. Or we watching the bushes. Hope you appreciate that. He kind of resembles. I probably that's what people were saying. And I said, now I'm looking at it. I said, yeah, he probably does. But still, Thomas was nice, nice build, nice body, got a nice voice. And he sounds good. But we'll see how it goes. Because parents wise, when we first meet them, it's okay. But when we start getting down in the episodes, then we start seeing something. And then I know Married at First Sight just dropped a disclaimer to us. What I wish they should have just cut that off. Y'all need to let us watch it and be surprised before y'all spoil it for us. Meaning that they said something happened that shook up the cast and that caused a couple swap. Which I said a cheating scandal happened that caused a couple swap. I said now we're gonna be looking forward to it because y'all already told us. And y'all said this season's a lot of twists and turns and drama. I said we know every man first I have drama, but for y'all disclaim it to us, they said come on now we're gonna be looking for it. And I said no, I want to be surprised. Leave something to the imagination, please. But we know this day and age it's not happening. Back in the days when we watch TV shows, we don't have no much going on. We had to find out, and then we were so great that we find out, and then we have a great conversation afterwards because it was so shocking, and everybody didn't find out, and didn't know what's happening before it happened, before they even tell us all that stuff like that, before they give us all these. I'm like, boy, bye. But I don't know. One of them is he said we should watch it this season, and I said, you know what? I have been giving my first sight a chance for a while because it's been long ass seasons and it been long episodes. It's stuff to be dragging out. I ain't like some of the couples, like not couples, like the couples matching was ridiculous. The couples matches been ridiculous. Some people say one thing, you match it with somebody else, which I understand sometimes you might want to have a balance, but that's not what they ask. And you set them up for what they asked for, maybe they would have Bobby a better chance. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So. Now we do know this show don't have a high success rate of successful marriages. Very small chance of them who stay together for Married First Sight, who did actually make it together, have family together right now, moving on, move past, and do that, and it turned out great for them. But others, it did not turn so great out. Did not turn out great for them. So it's like, here, but it's 18 seasons later, and it's still going. So I guess it's social experiment. It's very successful to the point that people sign up for the show, want to get married. As long as that people desperate to get married, and people want to share their lives on television, and people watch it for viewership and drama, I guess it's gonna continue going because it's not just only U.S. They got Married First Sight UK, and they also got Married First Sight Australia. So it's like, listen. But that being said, I decided to watch the season. And I would take a notes too, because I would wait for I would wait for a while before I say, all right, let me watch, let me take, let me see if I want to review it. And I said, nah, let me just go in there. If I just second set myself, I probably won't do it. So I said, let me just dive right into it. Whether the episode please me or not, I will give you it, and hopefully the season does enough for me to say, all right, let me get back in the bandwagon of it. Because it wasn't horrible. It's just that I just stopped watching for a while because it was too much. But and then the couples, not the couples, the matchmakers, matching ridiculously, and then they always, despite what's issues, they always want to lead with the conversation about the bedroom activities of sex. I say, can we not just focus on that all the damn time, like especially Pastor Cal? No matter what was going on, so how's the bedroom? How's the sex? How's it go? How's it? This is that. I said, and can you counsel them more than the intimacy part? I know that's important, but damn. All right, let's get into it. Here go the couples, right here. Right here. You see it all right here. So the first episode was mainly introducing the people. Y'all might not see my face all the way because the pictures is kind of up here. So introducing the people, what they like, what they don't like, what they're looking for in a partner. I didn't watch the the special preseason special of who they are, how to interview them, why they chose them, what was the interview process. I don't care about all that. Whatever, I don't care about all that. I just want to watch the season and just go more from that. No preconceived notions based on what they're showing us, and that's that. So if y'all want to watch it, it's on Lifetime and it's on the channel. The matchmaking special, something like that. Who they are, what they say. Some people, what they say was like kind of like was like, oh, just caught my eye, give me a side eye a little bit. But I'll let y'all know what I feel when I tell y'all who I'm talking about. And it's season 18, it's based in Chicago. This is 5 people. So we got Enim. I might butcher their names, but it will ask more the episode go on, get on that. We got Akechi, Enim and Akechi. I don't know who took these pictures because they got some people they so far away from the camera and they got some people that's so close up. So I would try to make it there, but I didn't want to make it all big because you got to see my beautiful face. So it's like you might not get to see a lot of their faces so quickly, but it is what it is. That's what it is. If we got Michelle, then David, then we got what's her name? Carla, and we got Juan. Then we got Camille. We got Thomas. Hey, Thomas. And they got Madison. And we got Alan. Right? All right. So we got introduced couple A, which was Michelle and David. Michelle, she's a fun girl. She's a cute. She said she's fun. She's cute. She's very independent. Question. And she got a job. She's been single for 6 years. And she said, I don't need a man. I don't need a man to pay my bills, cook me dinner, buy me clothes, take me out. I don't need that. I'm independent and everything. I said, no, that's right. And then she said she likes light-skinned black men. And she also don't want them too vanilla. I said, girl, you got a lot of freaking criteria around here. I said, okay, girl. Now, this is that first episode, and it's not much really going on. But the statement itself was kind of problematic, not because she has a preference. Preference is whatever it is. But I feel like preference don't equal to excluding things. And that's the problem. People take preference and equal to exclusivity or exclusion. And that's what's the problem. It's not about the preference, it's about the exclusion. And maybe I should, that's what it is. So when somebody say they only want to date white men, or they want to date white women, or black men, black women, Latino men, whatever, if they usually they state that, but it's mostly exclusion, and that's what the problem. It's like that. Now, preference means that's your preference, but somebody give you something, another option, you're okay with that, and you're open to it. You're not excluding it because maybe you haven't exposed to it as much and whatnot. But when you say no, you better not give me nobody else but what I stated, then that's a problem. Not the preference, but the exclusion that's come from it. And now whatnot. Like, for example, just like food choices, like me. Eggs. Eggs come with different, they make eggs different ways. You do boiled eggs, you do scrambled eggs, you can make an omelet, you can make sunny side up, sunny side down, whatever you want to call it. You can do a raw, you can biscuit, in different ways how to make it. Me, Mizzo right here, The only type of egg I would eat is only boiled egg. So I excluded everything else. And yes, right. Don't make me no scrambled eggs. Don't make me no omelet like that because I'm not touching it. That's not happening. If it's not boiled eggs, it's not getting eaten. It's not getting eaten. So future person out there, y'all know I like boiled eggs. That's it. And you know why? I had 8 scrambled eggs back in the past, and I got sick and I threw it up, and I said that's not. So that's that. You see, I exclude everything else. It's limited choices. So that's what it is. Now, go ahead, girl. You can say what you want to say. But as more episodes come in and we get dive deeper on why you saying that, we'll find out. But however, go ahead, Michelle. So they pair her with a Puerto Rican man, David. Now we don't know what his race is. We just know his ethnic background, which is Puerto Rican, which is. So we'll see. I think she's next. No. Madison and Alice next. The next episode, we will see their wedding. And we'll see how she reacts when she's seeing this guy at the altar. Now, her friends did say, "Are you gonna come here being too judgy, girl? Because you don't even judge." I said, "Well, you need to have some judgment, though. The man at first sight. And these freaking picking people want to match you with somebody. I told you, bitch. Don't match me with nobody like that. You gonna match me with someone like that? Don't gonna be windmill, child." So I think based on her criteria, he will fit. He will fit the mold, but we'll see how she is. And she went on too vanilla. I said, "Child, girl, you must. Where you grew up at, girl?" But David, he said he want a loyal, independent woman. I said, "Are you loyal yourself?" Y'all love to say y'all want to be loyal people. Y'all want loyal people, but you're not loyal your damn self. And I'm trying to wonder who's one of these people that caught this cheater scandal that caused a couple swapping. Because I'll go windmill. And he can help to be the mama's boy. He is a mama's boy through and through. I said, "Oh, child. Not one mama's boy, but you know how that goes sometimes." Exactly. Lawyer by behind. And then he said he got a sweet spot for blonde white women with blue eyes. I said, "I don't know if she got blue eyes, but she's a blonde white woman." So I said, "I guess you want to date that." But he did say afterwards, he said, "No matter who they give me, I just want a loyal, independent woman." That's what he basically said. So I guess he's open to other things, but that's what we got a sweet spot for. I said, "Oh, so that's why they pay Michelle, because she like what she likes, which is you, kind of, and then you like that." So, hey, congratulations, Palau. That's that. Then we got Akechi and them, the first couple, right here. Akechi said he wants safety. He want a best friend. He wants somebody he could cook for. I said, "Oh, Stan, you better come over here and cook for me, because I don't like cooking like that. I could cook, but I just don't like cooking like that. So cook for me." He want to be a support system. He want a support system. He wants someone who understands his artistic and creative side of him. Because that's what I think his job is mostly in the artistic creative side. And he did say he's a homebody, which is nothing wrong with a homebody. But I guess he might be open to explore things with the wife and do things. But he's a homebody and most at heart. And I said, I see myself being a homebody as much as well. However, if I enjoy you and I want to be with you and you want to go out and say, "Hey, let's go out. Hey, let's go out. Let's do the damn thing." And then said she want to start a family. She kept saying that throughout the. I said, "Girl, you had enough time to keep telling us you want to start a family." I got you. Got you. You want to start a family. She want a soulmate. She said, she's a she's a first generation Nigerian American. I said, "Okay, girl. So education is very education and career focused. that's been instilled upon her based on her father. Unfortunately, her father passed away. Rest in peace. Praying for her. And so he still career focused, and that's how she always been. She always been career focused. So now she married first sight. So listen, I need a husband right now. I want to start a family. I need a husband. Give me my husband, and that's that. And I'll go on other stuff that they said later on when the guys met with each other, the females met with each other. And then we got Alan and Madison right here. Alan said he want a loyal, genuine, sincere. No, he said he's very loyal, genuine, sincere, but he is a little nut job. I said, oh. Don't appeal to the people who like the little craziness. What you doing now? I know what you trying to do. You saying that. I know why you say that. You want to appeal to people who like the little craziness. I like people who like the noisy Jamie, but that ain't a little crazy. I said, you go ahead. Act like you want somebody who wants a little bit of nut job, a little crazy, until you get someone a little crazy. And then you say, give me a straight order. Get out of my face. What you doing the most? I said, You want to see you one crazy, huh? He financially well. He did say he mostly frugal, but there are times he like to splurge. So now he getting a man for saying. Now I don't think it's not much wrong for him being frugal to the point of how frugal can you be? At what point? Hey Dominic Boo, you just came in time. I just started marrying first sight, so you didn't miss much. And it's not one being frugal that much. How much frugal can you be? Frugal in the means that you only reserve your money for paying the bills and stuff like that. Because it's like I don't spend the like that. But the only thing I would spend the most on, future people, y'all watching my future, my little husband, stuff like that. Because I don't drink like that and I don't smoke like that and like that. I like to play video games. So like that's my stress reliever. So yes, I'll have both the games this week, but it doesn't matter. Listen, I work, I pay my own bills. Don't judge. So video games is like that. But I still got money to go and eat. Love to eat. So that won't be a frugal at times, stuff like that. But then he says there are times when he splurge. And I said, so he said at times he would buy him some $1,000 shoes, just like that. I said, I need to know when you're gonna take these splurge moments. Because you say you frugal at one point and then you're gonna go to the extra and explosion. I said, I need to know who you splurging from. If you're gonna be a joint account or something like that, you better splurge for your own personal account. Ain't gonna be doing a joint account. The joint account for the bills and stuff like that in the house. So you're not gonna be splurging from that account, you better splurge for your own account. So that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna do that. All right, Alan. Look at that, having a whole conversation like I part of these people. Whatever, y'all. Let's move on. But he did say his parents was not together when growing up. You grow one different household and a different household, and their parents were two different things backwards. I think his mother was a little bit more in the poorer side than his father and everything. So it's kind of affected how he viewed things a little bit. So he looking for his forever. He don't want to be what his parents are. He wanted with a family, with a wife, two-parent household and everything, and whatnot. So Madison, she said she an outgoing extrovert. She go out with her friends like that. She said she got success. She loves to travel. I said, chill. No, that's Juan. Juan's the one who like to dance. Now, me and Juan could do something. Because I like to dance too, Juan, back in my days like that. No, I still do. Because y'all saw me in the club last night. Busting splits and twerking and stuff. You would say, Mizzo, what's going on? So wait till y'all see me something one day. Y'all see me in the club like that. Got a little drink going on. Yes, I don't have to be a social butterfly in clubs because I like to say to myself. But every now and then when I have a drink and I'm dancing and then I might dance with other people and we would have a good time. It's like that. Hey, I love you too. How you doing? Like that. I'll be doing that lately. Like that. Before I used to be like to myself, but I'll be doing that lately. But that's one. Yeah, she like to travel. Now, she said she loved to travel. She like to do things, stuff like that. She's like outgoing extrovert. Now they paired her with someone who's frugal. So I want to know how this is gonna work. So we need to see how that finance gonna be. Because at times I don't think he will have too much. I know that's right. Yeah, I don't think he will have too much of an issue. Every now and then doing stuff like that. However, it may come up as an issue in a marriage. It may. We'll see. We need to know how frugal is he, because he did mention that, and he made it known he mentioned that. But he liked to splurge, so it's like the opposite ends like that. So I'll say maybe he will do every now and then. He said, "Come on, man, so let's get up, let's go to a trip," just out of the blue, out of the whim like that. And then most of the time he said, we can't do that trip. We got bills paid, we got this, that. I can't do that, I can't do that. I'm not buying this, I am buying. So he might get this, she might get this different ends of the spectrum when it comes to finance. She's gonna say she don't know which way to turn. I said, well, what the heck? Keep it consistent. So she did mention that her mom was absent most of her life, so her father mainly is the one who raised her. So I said, so that kind of affected her when it comes to terms of, because she didn't have that nurturing. So she kept, sometimes she might be emotional. She might not be emotional available at times, or have the nurturing side of her. She could become sometimes harsh. So to have that, not that feminine energy that she was missing through her adolescence and growing up, it might plays a role in how she interacts with some of her partners and mates. So we'll see how that happens when it comes to her interacting with Alan. So we got next couple. We got Carla and Juan right here. Carla's a free spirit. She's part of nature. She's like, she just say, yes, I'm the free nature. I like to manifest. I'm all about love and love me and love. I just love love. Can we just love each other? It's all about spirits. Can we just have the spirits? Let's fly off in the island, in the fields, with white daisies and roses and tulips. Can we just love? It's the spirit. It's just all about us. That's Carla. So now I gave her a background how she might be. So she's her parents have been married. She's a Mexican from Mexican parents. She's a one of six. And that's right. I'm gonna get to that. And then said, listen, I'm married, I'm going on in. Period. Point blank. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all can be a little dancey, y'all else, whatever you want. But when it comes to sex, if I'm gonna give it up, I want something. If I want to do this, I'm gonna do this. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And what? You can do it anywhere. In the shower, body dripping wet, in the bedroom, kitchen floor. Tell me how you like it. We can do it anywhere. So she said, listen, my table is full, so I don't need somebody who come in and bring to the table. I don't want somebody, when somebody say, what's bringing to the table? I said, I don't need that. I just got a full table. I need somebody who I could just share with. Can we share the love? Can we just share? She said, no, my table's full already. I don't need nobody come over the table. Can we just spread the love? I just want to share. So I said, all right, you come on who got no money, got a good grade A dick, it broke, and sit on the couch all the time, then you going to say, you going to have a power of somebody not bring it to the table. As you just say, you don't need nobody to bring it to the table. You just want to share the love because your table is full already. I said, all right, Carla, you better amp up that freaking table thing. Chill. Now, Warren said he liked music and dancing, and he have a lot of energy. You could tell because when he met with the other guys, he said, "Hey," and they had a drinking y'all, and he was just busting. I said, "All right, come on, man, all right." Just spin on the square. I said, "All right, just busting splits and stuff like that, spinning on the dance floor." I said, "Okay, he has a lot of energy. Calm down." I said, "Carla, can you keep up?" Now, Carla did say she liked to dance, so I said, "All right." He said, "Listen, I need a partner who likes to dance. Please, have me a partner who loves to dance." He kept saying that, so I said, "Good." I said, "Listen, y'all therapists, experts, matching with someone who loves to dance." He been to the hood clubs, not the hood clubs. He said he grew up having nothing, so he said he got a fear of having nothing. So he's an intricate person. He's an intricate person. So he needs somebody who understands his intricacy. And someone to be intricate themselves. He got accepted my intricacy. I said, oh, okay. And then we got Camille and Thomas. Now, this episode, we got their marriage. Oh, no, that's the one person. Camille Thomas, right here. We got this marriage, and then it ended with this one. So we go next week. We'll go resume with this marriage and the rest of them. All right. And Camille says she's a hopeless romantic. I said, yeah, I know when people lead with hopeless romantic, and yeah, I want the fairy tales. I want the man who like in the movies. I said that's not the reality. See, when y'all chasing fairy tales, y'all turn blinders on. Like Ashley chasing fairy tales because she said I need to find a husband that's like in the movies, and then you got to fuck a dusty ass Tyler. We're gonna talk about that in the next when we talk about Love Is Blind, who revealed the figure dumpster, and we find out all the truth, and then you still want to be with him because he just told you a sperm donor, and you went along with it, and it may end up marrying the guy. Girl, bye. Yeah, you chase the fairy tale, like, because you lucked up because you got a good look at me. Stop chasing fairy tales and chasing reality sometimes, girl. Because you overlook everything else. So that's what Camille. She's a hopeless romantic. She wants someone who could do things together. She ended up tending to be the emotional caretaker role in a relationship. I said, ooh. She said she want a grown man that know what he wants. And that she get compared up with Thomas. He's fine, yes. Him and his twin. When I saw the twin, I said, listen, why you gotta do twins? Because I said, end up fucking with me. If I can't tell y'all apart, I said, I don't know who you are. I said, oh, you Tim or you Thomas, you Tim and Thomas. I don't know who to tell you. Y'all need to distinguish yourself in a way. I need to try and examine y'all to figure it out. Because listen, telling identical twins apart is very hard. And I don't know, I might end up accidentally cheating because I think y'all would look alike. Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. But that's why I say nah. But I would date a twin. It just gotta let me know. Like I need to see something. I can see what's gonna tear y'all apart. So I won't have to make no mistake. And then sometimes twins like to play games with them. Sometimes I heard a story one time with a twin trying to play games with a spouse and switch roles and something like that. And that person couldn't tell them apart because they look so alike, and then she ended up sleeping with the brother and realized, so they played the game, and she realized she played the game with them, and she got them back. Whatever. I say, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't be doing that. Now Thomas and Tim. Listen, now Tim is already married. His twin brother's already married, and his twin brother married a twin. Oh no, I got what you mean. His twin brother has a twin, and his twin brother marry a twin, and he wanted his brother to marry the twin sister that he married sister, and that didn't work out. So now he's on the show. I mean, I can't tell them apart right now because I kept looking at them. I said, "Who's y'all?" Now trying to look at the differences, and I started to seeing it, but I can't. Not right now. Because I meant effed up as a slip up and bust the split with Tim's, and I think it was Thomas. I said, "Oh well." Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. Yeah, by the facial hair. But let's think about it. The facial hair could be changed. What about if one of them changed their facial hair to the other one and switch it up? Because they one had a connective length and one is a little bit loose. But he could change that. The other one could change it to make it look just like the brother. And how you can tell. Now I saw the eyebrows. It looked like one of the eyebrows look different than the other ones. And I see look at that. I said, Thomas got a little like a looseness. Like Tim eyebrows were more solid dark lining, and Thomas looking a little bit looser. So I could tell a little bit about that, but you can't tell much about the facial hair because it can be changed. to make it look alike. But move on. So I need more differences than a facial hair. Because that could be overlooked in the middle of the night. Because nighttime and bedtime, how much time you going to be focused on facial hair? Shall. Let me stop. Let me stop. Now Thomas said he wants a kid, and his family dynamic is different. He said he's adopted household. He has a twin brother, and it was adopted to a family household. And adoption had 4 other children, so he got 4 other older siblings based on adoption family. But then he also had 2 other biological siblings from his biological mother. It's like that. So. Tell me I'm lying, Cham. How much time you gonna look focused on freaking facial hair and everything? They look alike. It would be one thing. One got a braids, and another one got a haircut. It's like they both got the same kind of buzz haircut, same kind of build a little bit. Maybe one a little bit more bulkier. I look like Tom is a little bit more bulkier than Tim, but we'll see. The only thing about difference is that Tim is already married, so it's like, listen, when he going on his wife, I can tell who it was. So that's whatever. So ladies and the men is with each other, right? And they was asking, we ever had sex? You know, so they really started having a sex talk and everything. And them said, this and them. And them said, hell yeah, I'm all in. I'm a wife. Listen, I ain't playing with y'all. That could be over whatever you want. You go freak him doing. But I'm saying I'm going on it. I'm hopping on the dick. I'm splitting on the dick. I'm biting on the dick. She said, listen, that's my man. I'm doing it. I said, because you want to start a family so damn fast. That's why. I said, you better calm down a little nervous. She said, listen, I'm going all in. And them said, I'm going on in, and that's that. So everybody said, damn. I said, that's right. And them was not playing. Now, I thought them was going to be a little bit more reserved, but I said, and them said, listen, I show y'all, I'm going all in each and every way possible. Up, down, left, and right, A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. And I still get Tia to man mixed up sometimes. And I've been watching for a while. I still get the mix up sometimes. I now start to know the differences a little bit, but every now and then. Now, Madison said she's going to keep her emotion close to her chest. She's not going to open up so quickly like that. She's going to keep it to herself mostly. Because, you know, I just married this man. And I know him, yes, so I'm going to keep it close to my chest. Then I also talk about uncircumcised. So one of them said, listen, uncircumcised mommy around here, I'm good. And let me get that little extra meat. Let me discover it. Let me just discover it in front of my face. I see you coming, open it up. I see you coming, open it up. Yeah, one has a mode. They said, Mr. Wizard, what you? I see you open it up in my face, man. So they talk about sexual positions, right? And listen, a lot of them said, listen, and them said, you can flip me, reverse me, upside down me, turn me out, turn me in, throw me in the chair, throw me in the wall, throw me in the bed, throw me in the ceiling. Don't order that to me. I want all of that. Give me all the smoke. Go do it everything. Throw me down the stairs. Make me about to split. Throw me on top of the car roof. In the janitor closet. In the teacher's desk. In the jail cell. Do all of that. I said, and then, can you calm down a little bit, girl? We got it. You're a freaking diggy. Okay, girl. And some said like the counter. Some other thing was like that. But it seems like a lot of these ladies is very open. They ain't not no little frisky. They ain't no little reserved girl. They not little the girls that other seasons say, oh no, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not doing all that, stuff like that. A lot of girls, they was like, listen, I know we got men right now. We got men's. Now I said they asked for the time frame when y'all want to get intimate and everything. See, based on what this conversation is going, it seems like these girls are not gonna be waiting that long. They said they're already married, so I guess we cannot wait till we get married. You got married already, so I guess they're gonna do it. So I guess there will be no problem with the intimacy department unless they get a partner that's not doing something. So we'll see. Now Thomas said he wanted to please his father because the father said you can be waiting so long. You know, the father was saying stuff like that. So what taking you so long? What you waiting for? He wanted to please his father. And his father would be happy because his father's not around now. So it was like he felt like he disappointed his father because he didn't get married at the time. And I said, don't do what you got to do. You're not supposed to be basing your life on someone else's criteria. I know, yes, as you get older, you may start be questioning yourself. You may want to question your value of yourself. Because I'm not 38 years old, I'm single. And it's like, every now and then I might say, like, okay, what the hell am I doing something wrong? But every day I say, you know what? I know my worth, I know my value. And if somebody come along, someone will come along. If not, I'm fulfilled. And yes, I might have that moments. Watch other couples and say, "Oh my God, I would love that to happen." It's like that, everything. I would love this, love that, love that. But I also don't know what I don't want to deal with, or what not accept. And sometimes people is showing up half healed. I hope they do. And if not, they grown up to figure 30 something people they open their mouth. Because usually when sex come involved, people want to do the deed and they want to ask at the just shock later. I said, girl, you ready to have sex unprotected, so what you for it? Chad, should have asked that before you did it. That's what I'm saying. And he doing it for his father and not for himself. And then the fact that he trying to work it, make it work, make it work. I said he got insecurities. I said, what is this? You have not commitment issues. What is going on? But I don't know. Time is cute and everything. I said, listen, I had a time and I said, oh boy, you had to worry about it too much. Come on over here. Your hand on my chest. Come on. We got it. As long as you're good with me and I'm good with you, we could do it, make it work. Now you just can't know that. You can't know babies out of me because I'm not pregnant. I can't get pregnant. Yes, all the tests. STDs, mental IQ, all of it. Give me all the tests. It's not a test. Well, give me all the tests. He want to be accepted by his wife. I said, as much as she do. Y'all all want to be accepted because this is married at first sight. So at the end of the day, y'all want to be accepted with what you look like, what you are, and everything. So it's understandable. Now, Camille almost ran away. She said, listen, I went this far. I don't think I can do it. I said, nah. That producer said, so what you going for? What you wanting? What's good? What's good? What happened? You don't want to do this? You came all this way. I said, you ain't came all this way, wasted all our time, pick you over 1,000 applicants for you to get here to the altar, for you on a joke after show, and you can't want to do it anymore. You better get over here and marry this motherfucker. I know she wanted to say all that, but I was like, listen. Girl, you didn't do all this process. Now it's coming to the fruition because you signed up for the show for this to happen, and now it's happening. It's okay to have a little cold feet because it's the basis of the experiment, but we're not going to do for you to go get here and try to run away and joke and say, you don't think you can do this anymore. You should have thought that before you did all the interview process and the psych evaluations and all this extra stuff before you get on the show. So, as they're talking to her, she's going to do it. They got married. They the first one got married. They kissed each other, jumped on the boom, and we don't see no conversation after that. Maybe next episode, after everybody married, we'll see them have a sit down with the people, get to know each other, and all that yada yada jazz. And so she said it will feel a whole new life. She said it's a feel a whole new life. And I said, I know, understandable. And then we got Madison Allen. They was the next one to get married. And they didn't finish everything with them, but it cut off when she was walking down the aisle, coming out to walk out of the aisle, down the aisle. And Allen hoped that both his parents be there. Eventually, both his parents was there. And Allen and Madison gave each other gifts. And Madison really liked that. Allen has a little sense of humor. He got a sense of humor. He got a sense of humor, girl. And that's it. That was Married at First Sight. Hope I entertained y'all. Anything else I missed? Because it was only the first episode. Anything else? And to be honest, the episode was like an hour. It was like an hour. You know, because they tapped in the after party. The after party give you more inside tea with Keisha Napoleon as a host, and she talked to the contestants. And I didn't watch the after party. So if y'all watch the after party, y'all let me know what they said. Because they may give you different tea. I might want to start watching after party when the season more come in, when such a shocking happens, and the people on the show give us more details. Right now, I don't care about the weather specials. It is what it is. Oh. Thank you, boo. All right. Any other stuff I missed? If not, that's that. Not that's that. We want to go to Love is Blind. So I just want to give a few minutes if I miss anything else you want to discuss. All right, if not, let's get into it. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I didn't have no pictures of the Love is Blind people on the logo. Oh, well, there's no logo, so let's just talk about it. Love is Blind, y'all. We watched it together. Some of the misery, we watched the all 11 episodes together. I know the finale is coming out this week, and then the reunion is the following week. So how y'all feel about this season so far? And yes, we're going to talk about everything. Everything that was important enough to talk about. Because I didn't take much notes, but I took notes that give me a jumping period. And that's that. So let's get to some of the people. Now, keep in mind, Love is Blind, Season 7, came out. And to be honest, a lot of this pairing and a lot of this matching was horrible. Not horrible to the sense that it's that a lot of them broke up. So I guess the finale, we barely got to see much marriages. It's probably only 3 that we might only see. And it was crazy. Then also, it was 7 couples got engaged, but only 6 of them went to the Mexico trip, Cabo. And one of them went to Miami. I said, where we doing this at? Who would get y'all decide to go on another trip? They should have. Especially we're going to find out this season that we seeing now, this was filmed in October of last year, 2023. So it was the film in nowhere in 2024. This was filmed last year. So when they talk about stuff that happened the year before that show they filmed, it was actually 2022. And that's important because now we can realize that it's a whole year later, and now the show is here, and TJ came out. What happened in the whole year? Or you're together or you're not together. If you are together, especially, I think about one couple, y'all know who I'm talking about. If you are together with this bitch, why? Because you're in a fantasy? You living in a fantasy world? A whole new world? Out my face. So 7 couples, only 6 went to the thing because 1 took their own trip. I have to understand that. So how you showed us all this background story in the past with them, all for y'all to show them throughout the rest of the season. You should have kept that. And y'all know I'm talking about Leo and Brittany. Leo and Brittany was hard. ridiculous because Leo kept leading with his fucking money. And they're going to turn around and say he don't want nobody to marry his money for his money. I don't want nobody to marry his money. But they go around, yeah, you know, I got this business, and it was a heritage in my family. I got a heritage in my family because, you know, most of my family had the big C, and they died with the big C. Because they died with the big C, I gave us a heritage, and I worked so hard for my business, and stuff like that, and I'm making a lot of money, and I got a lot of stuff that I see this little Rolex on my watch, and stuff like that, and everything, and all that other craziness, and I just love that. I got the money here, and the money there, and the money there, and I got all this, I'm building, and I built an empire, I built a business. I do all this, the money here, the diamond on my neck, the grills on my cheek, all that stuff like that. I got money here, I got money there, I got money, money. That's all he kept saying. And then also, if you go through that big excitement, his freaking voice is very dry and monotonic. So now it's like, yeah, you got money. Okay, yeah, And like he kept talking. I said, "Boy, can you stop?" Now, if you lead it with that, everybody, yes, people gonna come with your money, and it seems like you have no problem with that. So stop saying that you want somebody to marry your money. You probably want someone to marry your money. You probably want someone to marry your money because you kept leading with that. Stop leading with that, and nobody want to marry you for your money. And even the guys and the ladies start picking up on that. And I know why Brittany decided to say yes to you, even though she didn't really care for you like that anyway. She knew you were full of it. Especially when Hannah broke it off with freaking Leo. And he blew off a casket. Hannah, why you do this, Hannah? Hannah, why you do this, Hannah? Why? Hannah, please, why? Hannah, why you doing this for me, Hannah? Damn, Hannah. You should have stayed around. So I was still thinking, I said, it wasn't only your decision. They ain't going to wait around for you to make a decision because he wanted to be like, oh, these both. I said, how did both y'all feel for him? Because he had nothing else to say based on his money. So I don't know what the hell y'all was talking about. It seemed like y'all both was blind about his money and y'all wanted his money. So y'all could tell me nothing else. But they have anything else to talk about. It did, and didn't. They had nothing else to talk about. So they was not chosen going to Mexico because they went to a trip to Miami after a couple of weeks. They booked an engagement. I said, yeah, but you bored us. You made us sat through all these dusty ass conversations for them not to be on the trip. No, I'm mad. Y'all just want to show us the trip they went on and show how they broke up. If you went this far. Money never blind. I know that's right. So we got six couples. Gavin and Taylor, Tyler Ashley, Stephen and Monica, Tim and Alex, Nick and Hannah, and Ramses and Marissa. Let's go down the line. Garrett. What do you think about Garrett? Garrett's the physicist. He's the physicist. And he all about science. He all about that. He like that. And he match up with Taylor, who understand his logic. Girl, I want to eat. I want to eat equal MC square, you bitch. And what? She said, "Oh, you want to eat equal MC square? Only told two. Now they ain't say it like that, but you know what I'm talking about. They understand logic with their science logic. They were throwing mad scientific names that I don't know about. They both understood each other. I said, it's a match made in heaven right here. It's a quantum theory of love, quantum physics. I got the science tattoo on my arm. She said, oh my God, I got one too. So I said, Gavin, who kind of girls you be pulling? I don't think you be pulling much girls. So he got in this show. And then, Taylor mentioned something, and she was leading to something about, she didn't want to tell her mother name is because it would give up her background and tell you what she is. And then he said, you be very manipulative, calculated. It's like that. And you know what? I don't understand where she's coming from. Where I'm coming from. I said, if Love is Blind, right? You don't want to. I do understand sometimes you may want to try to get a sense what someone's look like, but when you don't want to give away something, maybe you don't want to leave with that because you were so hell bent. Say about your father's name, or they said mention the last name so he can understand the last name, Everson, whatever it was named. But you don't want to say the mother's name. It's like that because it leads to your identity of who you are at the background, and you want him to love you based on who you are. So maybe you should not mention anything about the race or the names. You should admit that all together. Is he's the one that asked that girl was black? I don't know. Because it's been so long. I don't know if he asked if anybody girl was black. I mean, he did get upset because he said he felt like she was misleading and she was calculated. And I say maybe she was calculated because it's like it was no need mention for the mention all that, and then he called you out on that. I know he got upset about that, but I would say yeah, if you don't want him to at least get a sense, because I don't know, maybe. Because I don't know. Because maybe he was thinking that, this might be a black chick. And I don't know. I don't want to be no black chicks like that. It's like that. I like my little white little ones. Because, he did only say he only dated white girls. I remember him saying that. Gavin did say like that. So I guess when he got freaked out because she said she didn't want to let know what's her ethnic background going on, he was like, oh no. Hold up. Is she a sister with an A? I don't know. No, Taylor's not black. Taylor was I think she's mixed. I think she biracial. I think she Asian and she white. I think. Everybody who watched the show with me, correct me if I'm wrong. I think she's mixed. Yeah. No, Taylor is biracial. Because I think she said she's Philippines from Asia, and I think her father, is white. So later on, right? So it seemed like Garrett and Taylor was okay. They seemed like they understand each other, something like that. Later on, he had a text from his ex-girlfriend for 6.5 years ago. I don't know why she was I think he asked that or something like that because she was maybe be elusive in what she was saying that, and I said, "Oh, I don't know." I mean, he only said he don't date white girls, so I guess he gave him support. He said, "Oh my gosh," but I said, "Love is really blind. What a girl cannot figure understand science." So, a girlfriend 6.5 years ago, and he got a text messages from the girl. Now he did say at first he only liked the message. That's all he said. He only liked the message. But when he got in front of Tyler and Ashley, he said he responded. But my thing is, y'all, I understand. I would say, yeah, Taylor, I understand why he would lie like that. He shouldn't have lied like that. It wasn't even a big deal to even lie about that. If you responded back, you responded back. Now, she wanted him to respond back. She said, listen, if the ex-girlfriend texts you, she did say, I want you, it would have been great if he would have texted and said, stop texting me. I'm in marriage. I'm engaged. I'm with a fiance. And we're not talking. I'm not even talking to you. Delete my number and everything. You're going to be blocked or something like that. He did say that. However, he never mentioned that he responded back to or said that he said that. He only said he only liked the message and never said he responded back. So I said, understand why she may have said. But then again, Taylor, when you find out he said that and you knew he said what he said, girl, you kept harping over it. Now I understand why she harping, but she kept harping over it. I said, girl, okay, it is going to be end all break all because he did say what you wanted him to say. He just didn't tell you he responded. But then again, I was like, think about it. If an ex-girlfriend, and most men in logic mind would think that most men will respond back. Most men would. That's say, I understand why though. But she said, if the ex reach out to you, end the conversation telling you with someone, and he just said that. He just never told her that he responded. I would cut off all communication too. If your ex is ex of reason, block the number, all social media, or everything, unless y'all exes is good friends. There are sometimes exes that become good friends after they broke up because they was never good for together, but they good as friends. But I said, look good for ex-girlfriend 6.5 years ago. I wouldn't even respond like nothing. I would have just said, cut. What you hitting me up for? You see me on the show now. Now you want to say something? Goodbye. So yeah, I wouldn't even respond back. I wouldn't even say anything in the first place. However, Taylor said she wanted him to say something or end it if somebody come up and let them know you on a relationship. It's like that. And then he said that. He just forgot to mention that he responded. And he responded how she wanted. And she let it easy down. She said, oh, she smiled a little bit, but then she said, oh my God. I said, Taylor, let's go. And then you want this guy to move all the way across country to be with you. First of all, this season's in Chicago. Why do you got on a Chicago show and you live all the way in San Diego? To find love and try to tell him to trick him back. I said, no, I'm not doing that. And I don't know if Gavin is going to be ready to do it. But I said, it's so easy for y'all to say y'all will up and move and be with someone or wait for your support system. Even though I can see myself going to another state, like I said, if I ever want to move to another state, I visit my friend's state in Virginia, North Virginia, and I said it's how peaceful it looks. It's nice over there. You have a car, I could drive. But still, I see myself living over there because it's very peaceful and everything. But it still will be away from my family. If something happened to me, I want at least my mom, like I'm in Harlem and Manhattan, my mother's in Brooklyn. If something happens, she could get in a hopper train and come over here. Or she get an Uber and come over here. Like I was saying. With my brothers, stuff like that. But if I'm here and then I end up going all the way to freaking Washington, not DC, Washington. I said, what the hell am I going over there for? And all my support system over here. Had nobody around there, no friends, none like that. I said, no. So I said, Taylor and Gary, can y'all just meet halfway or somewhere? Why you had to go too far off the time zone? Maybe he was in the Eastern. Wait, Chicago's when? Chicago Central Timeline. I can do it right now. I think Chicago's essential because they're 1 hour. They're 1 hour before us. So yeah. Yeah, they're central. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, they're central. To go all the way to Fika Pacific. Girl, nah. Well, y'all can't meet somewhere in a halfway. Or a different state. At least close to where he's not too far from his family. And you close enough, you can meet halfway middle point, and you can find a place somewhere else. I don't know. I just didn't feel that. It seemed like they just want him to drop everything to be with you and everything else. So I said, nah. And Gary said, yeah, I can see myself moving. I said, you really? Let's come this Wednesday, and you said no. And why? And then hope one of your reasons say, "Oh, well, she wanted me." I said, "Yeah, because you said you were so easy, but now you realize it wasn't so easy, huh?" And then y'all break up. What happened? Y'all break up. What y'all think about Gavin and Taylor? I know I'm talking a lot with them, but I guess, like I said, I watch these shows. And I don't care who stayed together or not. Even when Married at First Sight, I don't care who stayed together or not. I just want to watch it for the drama. And that's what it is. I have no expectation for nobody. I'm not rooting for no one. Even if the couple does seem legit, like Tyler and Ashley at some point, and then he dropped the bomb, I say, see, that's don't keep my hope. So nobody. F y'all. I don't care how good y'all started be. If y'all say yes, y'all say yes. Good, congratulations. Whew. Bye. So y'all drop me out. Y'all drop me your ideas about Gavin and Taylor. And Tyler and Ashley. You know what? Let's wait on that because there's a lot of information with those two. So I'm going to wait for them. Stephen and Monica. Yeah, y'all be for real. Do y'all think that Monica really was into Stephen like that? I said, Monica, you can try to convince us all you want to, but baby girl, you was not interested in him like that. You like the idea that you were chosen. Because you were not into him like that at all. Now I don't remember the conversation that much in the freaking pause, but I do remember he's the one who mentioned that he was 10% Nigerian. He realized he was he was all Italian. He was so excited to be the Italian, this like that, Jersey Shore. He was so tired of being all that. He was loving all that, repping his flag and everything. And then his sister did ancestry test and realized his father's side was part black. It's like that. And Nigerian. So he realized he's 10% Nigerian. And now he think like he's black. I said, boy, bye. Oh, so you want to promote black love or something right here? Boy, bye. uh, and I noticed that a lot of these ladies was doing most of the listening and not so much of talking doing the pause. You realize that? Because I remember Tyler was doing a lot of talking. Tim was doing a lot of the talking. I think Steven was doing a lot of the talking as well. Most of the ladies who got picked on the show to be married was do a lot of listening than talking. So I don't understand what the hell questions y'all was asking to these pods and what y'all was expecting. However, she did say in the pod she wanted flowers. She like to be showered with flowers. And I think he mentioned he will do that and all that stuff like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, no, he was lying. No, he was not into doing all that. But he is into. He's a freaky deek. And I think he mentioned he liked to get pegged. He like pegging. I don't know if he liked that, but I think he was a sexual liberated person because he was saying a lot of freaking sexual stuff that he likes, that he wants. How Monica was into all that stuff. And that's Monica don't look like Monica don't look like the type of girl that would be into half of the stuff that he was into. But they say, I love you, 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 love you, I love you, I love you. I said, girl, if you say I love you one more time, no damn well you was loving that guy like that. Why you was love bombing so much? I said, girl. But they ain't say, you say you want flowers. Every time you mention flowers, he said, yeah, it's flowers. It's like that. Yeah, flowers. Yeah, flowers. I said, boy, she want flowers. Like, come on now. Just go to the store to get something. Ask what she likes. I think we all should come together and sue liquid for emotional abuse. Oh, man, let's do all this bull crap. So, he took us to a spot that is like preservation flowers. Like, it could preserve it. It could last for a long time. I said, that's a nice idea. That was a really nice idea and everything. So then, we got this scene. I guess. Now, before that, let's talk to it. You know, the couples meet together, right? They had couples of interactions. So this was the second interaction as a couple group, right? It was fireworks going on. Garrett and Steven was having a deep ass conversation. Everybody said let's go fireworks. Monica went to her husband, her fiance, said let's go see fireworks. I want to see fireworks. Taylor want to see fireworks too. He said, okay, we be right there. I said, if y'all don't pause that conversation to go see the fireworks, what the hell was y'all talking so intently for that y'all missed the whole fireworks to have a whole conversation? Oh, you think Monica was rude for the fireworks? She wanted to see the fireworks? Because I was like, no, I feel like he should have just stopped what he had a conversation with and go see the fireworks. Every other couple went there. I would be messed up. I said, no, so you didn't want to do the fireworks with me? So then they have a sit down. Taylor and Steven and Monica. Gavin was still somewhere. I don't know what the hell Gavin was doing. He was somewhere doing something. So then he was going on. He said, yeah, I'm sorry, everybody did the fire because, Gavin was telling me something. I didn't want to be rude and stopping him, mid-conversation to go see if fireworks. I said, no, I'll push pause. And at the end of the day, you don't have much time together anyway before y'all make the decision to say yes. So every little thing would count. And you know, a vacation together, you could have pushed pause that conversation and have a conversation and see the fireworks for a little bit and then go back to your conversation after it ended. Especially like me, I like quality time. That's my love language. Y'all, I say that over and over on this channel. Future man who watching the channel, y'all know that's my love language. So if you don't want to, if I'm in a trip and I want to spend time with my man watching fireworks, that little bit of time would have been great for me. And then you go back have your conversation. I don't have to smother you, but listen, we could have had that little thing together. So then he sit there, and then he had this whole conversation. He's like, we were just talking. He had something going on, and then it's like that. Oh no, you mixing the people up. That's not. Oh, that's Alex. No, we gonna talk about Tim and Alex later on. Because I remember Monica doing that to Steven. You talk about the one that put her hand in the guy's mouth when he wanted to ask her what's wrong, and we didn't see the whole argument. That's another thing. I said, why Netflix didn't show us the stuff? Guys trying to windmill each other in the conversation, trying to figure out what the hell, who's in the right and wrong. We didn't even get to see the conversation, the argument. Now I love that too. Don't get me wrong. I love my alone time. That's probably the reason why I love my solidarity. Because it's like I love it. I love my me time. But also at the same time, in a relationship, I do like quality time. It's a balance. So he said, yeah. He said, we on this show. And then, people gonna come in our DMs, they gonna come in our DMs, just like that. No, Steven does talk too much. That's what I'm saying. He was doing a lot of talking. Steven was doing a lot of talking in pause, and she said he talks too much. But I said, girl, stop some conversation and say something yourself. And when you had a conversation, you didn't say nothing. Like this one time, you said you stopped them, and they had nothing to say. I said, girl, I said, what you gonna say? Oh, um, Steve is a talker. He does like to talk. I was I honestly thought she loved it because he was doing a lot of talking to pause. I understand what the hell she got out. And he proposed to her. She said yes. So, girl, did you not like it or you did like it? So, oh yeah. They go on my DMs, want to get all the woodworkers in there because you know we're on this show and they're coming to woodworkers and everything, and then they want to suck your dick. I said, what the hell? What? Where did that came from? I said, Steven, now, come on now. Now, granted, yes. When guys and or females get on the show, the groupies does come around. And they realize you're on the show, especially the guys, they're going to want you to take the bait. That's how they are. They're playing their role. And you as a person should not bite into that. So we will say, where's this conversation coming from? So then we got another scene with Monica on the couch. She's crying. Taylor came over there to see what she's going and trying to see how she is. Steve was in the room. They had the whole conversation. He listens to everything they said. She left. He came out. And I guess he had a conversation with some woman. And they were talking about some freaky, kinky stuff. Like sucking toes or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that was. They said something, but you know anything. But she said, listen, I need you to feed me the money. I need you to feed me the money right now. All that money I spent on you, you need to feed me the money right now. And he's been her money back. Hope it's the whole money. And that's that. He said, you know what? You right. Now, he said he was going to a sleep test. But then again, he said he was drunk at a sleep test. How the fuck you drunk at a sleep test? What the hell? You was popping them bottles and going to a sleep test? Being drunk? Boy, bye. You coming on a better lie than that. But had enough to text someone and talk some freaky nasty stuff? I think something about peg or something. I don't know. It was something that Monica said, oh my gosh. He's about pegging and stuff like that. And I don't know why I'm too dainty for the girl to do all that. I said, listen, your man is, and also I think I know why he like pegging. I don't know. Because remember when she told him to pose and he was posing, he was like, man, my man. He would love his ass. He would love showing his ass. And don't get me wrong, he had a booty. But I was like, Yes. And y'all know pegging is mean when a guy like to get freaked in the butt, not by a guy, by a woman, and they use a dildo to peg them because you know they like it's like the stimulation of the G spot back there. And a straight man is called pegging. That's what it's called. And it doesn't make them gay, it make them have a kink. So I think that was part of that was so gross. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I ask for flowers. I ask for no pegging. Oh my God. Exactly. It's very what in the book. Exactly. That's what he was giving. And he said, you know, you right. I should not get on the show. It should not be on the show. I say, no, you should not be on the show. Especially you were not looking for love. You were looking for a freaking play thing. And I said, I don't understand. You got on the show to get groupies now. You got the groupies now. You got someone you go figure. You got all the groupies in one. Okay, you got the nice little eyes, freakiness. And now you got the ladies that you want. You got what you wanted. And then when they'll cop out. She said, it's a crazy cop out. You go to the show. That's the easy way. I said, girl, what you want? Because to me, you're not convincing me that you really love this guy. You do a lot of love bombing. I love you. Yes, I love you. But he won't give me flowers. I love you. But he won't do this. I love you, but he won't give me flowers. I love you, but he won't give me flowers. I love you, he won't give me flowers. I could stop saying all I love you, girl. Both annoying me. So they broke it off. That's that. Now go with Tim and Alex. This the one you was talking about, the one who had her hands in the guy's face. It's like that. Tim and Alex. Tim was another one that was doing a lot of talking in the pause. So I said, I don't know what the hell girls y'all was looking at. Why y'all feel like, and you know why? Because the guys was saying a lot of good things. There was a lot of trauma bonding. They were trauma dumping. Because Tim was a lot of one who was doing a lot of trauma dumping. Remember, he's the one that was dumping on Alex about his death of his sisters. He was doing a lot of that. Make it seem like he was a good standing guy, and because sister told him everything. So it seems to me he was trying to find a sister, to be a woman who was like his sister. That's what he was trying to find. He was trying to find a woman who was like his sisters, and he was doing measurement tests. He had two sisters, and his mom is very dominant, and she's like him in a way to how his mannerism is acting. It doesn't make. I'm not saying none of that because I think he's shifty now. I don't think that. I think he's really straight. But also, I think he also had a Navy background, also the military background, that plays a role in how he handled things. So yes, he would do a lot of trauma dumping, and sometimes trauma dumping makes people feel vulnerable to you, make you feel like. But when you jump all the vulnerability so quickly to someone, then you feel exposed, and then you want to push back and attack because you do too much. You doing none of that. So I said, Alex, what you want out of this? Because you was accepting and everything and all that stuff like that. So he felt like he found his sister in his fiance, Alex, right? They met each other, but then he also defiant. Cause remember he told the story that he had a shirt and his ex didn't like the shirt that he got, so he bought it. So he liked to do something like that. And remember he was talking to Alex and he was doing that the dog noise, all that stuff like that. I said, boy, she's telling you that's annoying, stop it. And he kept doing it. He think like he was funny. I said, boy, you are not funny. Get your purse, big ass, and sit down somewhere and stop acting like you a dog. He was doing the most. He was doing too much. Very defiant. So after the first meetup, Tim and Alex, they all had a good time. There was no issues at the meetup, the initial meetup with the couples and everything else like that. She came home, didn't say nothing to him, had no conversation with him like that. Came home and he felt type of way about that. He said, where the energy shifted? It just shifted like crazy. It went left field. So he trying to figure it out. But she said, no, when I'm in my mood and stuff like that, I don't want to talk to my else like that. So I need to be say to myself, get in a shower and go to bed. I ain't going to say nothing. But I said, but you all with for someone as a fiance. So when someone think that your energy shifted, they're going to ask the question. Now maybe you said, babe, listen, I'm sorry. Can I need a moment? Can we talk about this in the morning time? But she didn't say none of that. She was mute. She was mute. He was asking all these questions just like that. What's going on with baby? She said she ain't say nothing. And I say, you know what? I understand why he might be upset. However, we didn't get to see the argument. So we don't even know what happened and how it escalated. Because then he said she was calling him out all out his name. I said, what the fuck? What the conversation was that you gotta call him out his name? And then she put her hand on his mouth. And he didn't like that. Now I want people to realize that she did that. And she admit that she did that. So I don't think he never forgot that. He never forgotten that. And it tends to lead to what he did later on. And make everybody say, damn. But then again, I understand he probably never let that thing go. What she did to him later on before, because he felt emasculated or whatever. He felt messed up. And now, granted, I get no past that. He was probably saying some things too, getting upset, and she want to shut him up because you talk too much, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with this. So shut up. Shut up. You probably might do all that, but we don't know to what extent. Did she did this to him? Did she mush his face on? Did she just did this? Can you shut up? Whatever. Did you call him a bitch or something like that? I don't know. But the fact that they didn't want to show us, it let us to say so. And I know there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes and conversations happen off camera that we didn't get to see. So it's like, it's very hard. So we got to go by what they say. And I understand why they did it this time. Because usually they would let us show they show us usually everything. Oh, when we wait for the reunion. Because we don't got time to wait for a reunion trying to show the whole little clip like they did from Love Island. That was dusty. So he was pissed off from that. And he was ready to walk away then. I said, it must be that really big ass argument for you to want to walk away then. He almost packed up his bags and left the conference and left the figure thing. So that's that. And then meeting her parents. Who was young-minded? Alex? And what do you believe? Because I feel like in this Alex and Tim situation, they both is at fault. Him, how he handled things, and she, how she handled things too. And they both is a demise in the relationship because she didn't handle things correctly in herself. When it comes to no, she may be right about him, but he is right also about her. They both was right about each other. It is the way how he delivered it was very harshly, but then she pretends she's all laid back. But I feel like she is kind of lazy. I feel like she is kind of spoiled. Because, baby, I don't know if you saw her house, how dare you had a lot of things to say or critical about Tim's place. But when you saw your house looked like a freaking snobby. All over the place. Clothes everywhere, shoe boxes everywhere. Everything it was not even clean at all. And then you didn't even help with dinner. No, you didn't even help with the dishes. None of that. So I feel like she has a little system in her time. Did they not give her a good edit, or that's how she is? Because I do feel like that's how she is. Now, if she knew she was on the show and she should have cleaned up a little bit, she should have cleaned up. Now, he showed his behind, and I'm not on his side. But we're not going to forget that she did things too. And what else was happening? Oh, yeah. Remember, she never told her father why she got on the show, what the show was about. So I said, Alex, so you want him to talk to your father, to explain things, to get their hands in marriage and everything, but you yourself never told your father what's the premises of the show and why you got on the show. It's like you set someone up. If it was a tip, you would send any guy you were dealing with up because you was not forthcoming with that. Especially if you say you so close to your father. If you so close to your father, he means everything to you. Why you never tell him about it? So she never told her father. Now I do agree. I didn't like that he was going to do all that by reading a figure letter to her father, get him emotional, say yes, or for you to break up 2 days later. Now, that's messed up. I do good. I said that was something because you did all that performance of the job, performance. Now, the reason why he left her and his reasons is valid, yes, and her reasons is valid about him too. So I believe they both should have not been together. Because if he did all that cooking, grilling, and remember also, if my house is messed up, my mind will be messed up too. But I can't function through chaos. Yeah, some people might could say that if your house is messed up, something might be deep down inside wrong with you. But at the same time, the other possibility could be a little true. That she might be messy. According to what it is. She may not be a clean mess. She might not be a clean person. She like mess. So it could be two things. She could might be going through something, or she just is a messy person and just want to clean. Now, if you go in somebody's closet and it closes in a lot of clothes in the closet and all over the place and it's not hang up in the hangers, I ain't gonna think the way. But those outside appearance, everything's good. It's chill. It's fine. Um, he did all that cooking, grilling. Remember, also, she didn't even serve none of her family member plates. I would say you could at least did that. But then again, and all that stuff, you could have helped with cook. I do agree. You could at least help with the dishes. So that means to tell me that Alex probably don't like doing all that stuff. And that's okay, girl. You have money, have it made. Nothing wrong with that, but be straight up. But then, how he broke it up with her, I said, damn, he was really done. It's like that. And I both really agree, I would never want to see you again. She was like, oh my God. Really? And he smoked. Yeah, y'all saw his smirk too. Y'all saw his smirk, right? He smirked too when he said that. And I said, oh, he had to get that. They shouldn't. Because especially if what they were saying is true that his other sister, second sister, died so close to when he got on the show. So it is very heavily involved in his mind. I don't think he was ready yet. He wasn't ready yet. And I don't think she was ready yet either. And I think he never forgotten about what she did to him the first time. He said he want to make it pass. He want to move forward with that. She liked to cuddle and he didn't want to cuddle and stuff like that. I said, ooh, I didn't want to cuddle. Maybe some people not cuddlers, whatever. But I love to cuddle too. That's quality time. But every now and then, you might want to have your space and say, it's too high. Damn, that cuddle all night. But I would never want to see you again. And this is that. And I said, ooh, child. And then the whole thing about the parents who down drove down 10 hours to meet with her. She talked to her like 4 hours on cameras with the cameras off. She took a nap and he didn't like that. I would say, listen, if the cameras was on, I stayed up for the cameras. The cameras off. If you want to take a little nap, you could have just take a little nap. I don't want to make a big deal out of it if I was 10. However, I understand how some people feel about the in-laws. If I stayed up, even if I was tired, if I stayed up all the time for your in-laws was there and get to know each other, especially with this slow, heavy, condensed process, then maybe you should just stay up too. But however, I wouldn't like to make a big deal. If she wanted to take a nap afterwards, I'm like, girl, okay. Thank you for staying up for me and my family. We could continue talking, take a little nap. We could continue to have the conversation later on. And then the text, she didn't respond back for her. I said, I don't know. He paid me too needy. She probably didn't want to care about it, and that's that. But the harshness, he said, I didn't want to see you again, and the smirk and everything. I said, he'll get back. Because he never forgotten what she did to him. He really called him out his name, put his hands in his face, all that extra stuff in his mouth. He never forgot all that. So he did something to get back. I tried to bring zodiac signs into this, but he's a Gemini, and that's only all I need to know. But it's 50 different personalities in them. Yeah, Gemini, what he got, she got, because he crazy. But Alex was not that great herself either. So there you done. Ramses and Melissa. Ramses and Melissa seemed like they was okay for each other. She picked someone who's kind of like him, high energetic, very kind of look similar to each other, like they could be siblings, and something like that. I guess sexual in nature, I don't know. But it seemed like they had more in common with each other. Now, the only thing that point of contention they really mostly had is that his views of military background, because you feel like you chose to be the part of the military, even though our political beliefs doesn't align, and it's your choice. But he realized that if you ever resurface, he will not be with you. And that's a point of thing. That's what I said. I mean, she should have picked someone who probably understand that, like Bonin. But then she said she feel like it's a friend of him and stuff like that. Especially after she meet him at the second time, and she realized she made a right choice. I said, did you? Or you made the right choice because you saw him, what he looked like? Because if he looked just like kind of Ramses, would you would have said you made the right choice? I want to be a fly on their wall. That's all I got to say about the. Oh, you wanted to see something? Ow. But that Ramses with the little two little braids on the side. I said, "What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? You try to be elder boss or something like that? I don't know what you're trying to give us. A little two little thing on the side, trying to back in the freaking days, but whatever." And it seemed like they was compatible in some way, shape, or form. Besides that little point, but some issues that came rise up is when the sexual thing, because I guess some point she was not I know they're nasty, and then they had a conversation about the condoms thing. They was using protection before. They was freaking naked. But so they talk about timeline about the children. He said something about like 3 to 5 years, so like that, or 5 to 7 years, it's like that. And she said, "What about sooner? What about sooner?" But he said, "Nah." So I said, you can't have a timeline on when you have children while you're not practicing to prove that timeline, meaning having unprotected sex. If you have unprotected sex, then it's a possibility that she could get pregnant right away. So if you don't want that, then you need to practice protection. If you don't like using condoms, you don't have to use latex condom, or you don't like how it looks, or you think it's gonna feel the same way. It feels the same way if you got a thin condom. It's nothing different. Just have a protective barrier. Or maybe you want to get a vasectomy. I realized that none of them explored that option. They're just going over this condom thing. She said she didn't want to do birth control because it might upset her balance in her body. It probably could. But then he didn't want to go no condom. So I said, so what y'all gonna do? Maybe y'all become size and eat the box and be oral. Just be oral, y'all. Just be oral. If you can't use latex, there's other type of condoms. I don't know. But y'all need to work that out. But then again, y'all was freaking before y'all had this whole conversation. So y'all didn't think about condoms then. Now you don't think about it. At both ends. Because it's not just him. Because you were taking it raw doggins too, Melissa. And now you want to have a conversation about all this about when the kids came about? I said, if you think about it, you could have got pregnant and did the figurification and you weren't even up. But that's that. And then the whole thing, because she said at times, she said it was 3 times that she kind of denied his advances. And I said, gonna understand. And she said she's overstimulated because at the time she was PMSing and she gonna do some body changes, and she just didn't really feel like being touched just like that. It was only 3 times. She said most of the time she would be ready, up and ready, getting on, and getting popping. And he was questioning. He had some kind of fear about would this could be a continuing long term thing. But she was saying, what about if I got the big C and all this like that, and I can't perform? What you gonna do like that? And as though he understand that, but at the same time, he still was fearful about this because they both got to get married and they both got to understand things. And I know this whole topic of sex and wanting a partner and having expectation of how much sex needs to be important in a relationship and stuff like that. I need people to understand that bodies go through changes. I need the men to understand that woman body go through a lot of changes like that through pregnancy, the once a month things, a lot of stuff, and some of the illnesses like that can happen. And they want to know, they want their partner to be understanding. But most guys, they'll run the operation. They don't run that way. They run with the physical needs, finance, and that's that. So their sexual needs they met. They will go on to the next. And that's that. You want a partner to be there for you. Will do anything to sickness health and all those aspects. So I guess he wanted to know what are the stipulations, what things that might come up that I could realize that if you're not in the mood, I can see that and I won't touch you and I won't do nothing. It's like that. So it was a whole contention back and forth about that. And I hope they come to an agreement because at the end of the day, stuff does happen. What if he can't perform? It go all the way around. Marissa, will you stay around or you trying to get your rocks off with someone else? I think people need to set their expectations a little reasonable than making it unrealistic. Because it doesn't work that way. And then he had some doubts about stuff like that. He met Marissa's mom, and she was doing the most. That Marissa's mom was doing the most. This lady had like 4 different baby daddies. We got a nerve to have a lot of information to think that she was the expert. I said, girl, bye. Trying to force a prenup in some money that your daughter don't have yet. I said, girl, that conversation between me and your daughter, and we are not going to discuss that, and we will discuss this to ourselves. That would have been me. Y'all would have said, damn, Mizzle, you can't be, no, Mizzle, nothing. Because I told you, I don't really like the threats. I mean, like, I would like to meet a parent or somebody's siblings, or not siblings. If I go and meet a partner family, I want a partner family to be cool like my family is. Like, they be cool with everything. They would ask questions like that, but they would never be no threatening. If you hurt my mother, like I said, I will fuck your ass up. It's like that, kill you, I will cut your balls. I said, we don't do all that. Be yourself. Because I would not like somebody who's trying to threaten me. Because and then at the end of the day, anybody in a relationship could get hurt. It both ends. Now, you don't want to intentionally hurt the person by doing things that you know that person would be upset about. Like if I know my partner don't want me, let's say for instance, be up in somebody else's face. Keep it kind. Now I don't know you should be controlling me, but at least let's say if I'll be up in somebody's face and they're touching them and doing all the extra stuff and trying to do some inappropriate touching, and I know that person don't like that. And that means I'm doing that deliberately and I'm literally trying to hurt them. Then I understand that. No, you should not be doing that. But people get hurt because sometimes people have expectations. They don't express the expectations. You don't even know they have that expectations. And the communication is lacking. So, I know I'm talking. But it was a lie. So all that threat, I would cut your balls off. I know that probably was a figurative speech. But I said, girl, you should what about yourself? And then Marissa and her mom had their little funny little relationship. She's a bitch. No, she's a bitch. I said, oh, yeah, just call each other bitches like that, huh? Okay. But I do feel like Rams act like he's this more understanding guy. And I think he might have hits the misogynistic going on in him. And because when he mentioned that freaking thing with his ex-wife and how they broke up, He was trying to make it seem like he was this moral standing guy. He broke it off. He knew understand. He gave her the opportunity to break it off. He rewarded her to go about her life because I know this is not gonna work out. I said no. Y'all both made the decision to break off. Don't make it seem like it was just you just owning something, and you decided it's gonna be done, and that's that. And you gave the opportunity that it's not gonna go any forward instead of us being unhappy. I made a decision for us to break off. I said, no, y'all both decided. So I do understand the mom. She said, you try to make it seem like you was this great standing guy. He was this more high ground and he was this and that. And not realize it was a mutual decision. No, Dominique, to be fair, you know he was like that. He was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did this. It's like that. And I made a decision. I know it was not going to go anywhere. So it would go two different directions. So I said, listen, girl, we're going to break up. We're going to divorce like that. We're going to be happy with each other. Nah, nah, nah. And she said, y'all both decided. He said, oh, yeah, we both decided. I said, don't try to make it like you with this great man. You may be still a good standing guy, but you was highly bigging up yourself real hard in that situation. You can still like Lance. Like Lance was, you can still, he was. Yeah, you can still like him. And I still like this wild guy, but he was doing the most. And then when his act like he was the feminist, it's like he understands a woman's body and everything, and they act like he could understand the rejection and stuff like that. I said, you were rejected. I'm saying that. But you have to understand some things. And it just got both ends because they had a conversation. So hopefully they cleared up misconceptions about that and have a clear, reasonable guidelines between sex and kids and all the extra stuff. And hopefully they get married. We'll see. Maybe not. We're going to say Tyler and Ashley for last. Hannah and Nick. Hannah, girl, I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your face anymore. I don't care about reunion. If I see the reunion, listen, it comes to the point when Hannah scenes, I would get so annoyed. And when I miss it, could tell you, I was fast forwarding her stuff. I skip a lot of her stuff because she was annoying me. I can't. Granted, Nikki D has some issues going on with him. But his issues, compared to all the other guys, Nikki D was the less problematic one. The only problem he has is that he needs to do more for himself and learn things. He needs to do more for himself. And I think he got a house now. There's people saying that he bought himself a house. It's like so it seems like he is having responsibility going on. But I think he wants somebody to be more understanding and patient with him and push him to do well and push him to do better by being more genuine and fun and work with him and not belittle him and act like he was about him to shoot. And that's what Hannah doing. And I say, Hannah, you first of all coming from the girl who quit her job to be on Love Is Blind. If I were Nick, I said, girl, you got nothing to tell to me when you quit your job being unemployed right in my motherfucking face, act like you gonna run shit. That's not happening. So sit your unemployed ass around there and cluck unemployment and get you out of my face. I would I'm not that mean. But I would not handle that. You're not gonna sit in my face, act like you better than me. And in some aspects, she may be maybe more mature and more independent and more myself. Because we got to remember, Hannah said she was independent since she was 16 years old. I think she was kicked out of the house or she wasn't home, welcome in the household. She was not welcome or something like that. So she had to learn to be hyper independent. So when you hyper independent, I can't rely on nobody. Nobody can pay my bills. Everybody should know how to handle this. Everybody should know like that. It's like that. And I think I don't think she was upset about him personally. I think she was jealous of his upbringing because I think Nick D grew up kind of privileged and got parents who's willing to do things for him. And I'm not mad at that. I wish somebody do that for me. Sure. I get a call right now. My parents I could handle insurance. I be boom, 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 down a cruising line highway. Chill. No, if I end up getting a car, I had to pay my own house insurance. I would have to pay my own insurance on the car. And no, car payments and insurance all in my own. and do all this in my apartment by myself, buy my own food, student loans. I got all that expenses all my own and had nobody to help me. No. I wish I had somebody that say, here, I got this. So you jealous of his privilegeness. And that's when you was bad. Oh, you can't do something? Yes, yes. Maybe he should learn how to do some things on his own at a certain age. But who fault is that? His parents said, as long as you're around here, I got you. And maybe they should teach him more responsibilities. But now he got his house, he should maybe learn those responsibilities. But Hannah, y'all know how Hannah switched. She flipped. And you know why she flipped? Y'all remember on the freaking pause, she was like, oh my gosh, I think he's gonna go like me. I think I got some insecurities because my husband way. And I was like, I don't understand like that. Because you know, she kind of broke up with him because she felt like he was gonna judge her. Because he said he was a football player and he was a kicker and everything else like that. And then she got in her mind that he was this big ass 6 foot motherfucker, built ass bitch, like that. He got body prints or something like that. She had in her mind of what kind of football player that he was gonna look like. And then got disappointed when she saw him in face to face. Because she was very hell bent thinking that. Now I'll go back to work. I'll go back to work Saturday. Because I have a whole week off. So I was off started yesterday. So I'll go back to Saturday coming up. So I have a whole week off. That's why I did a live today. I said, hey, I'm off, so give me a little special live. And you remember she was like, oh my gosh, I think he gonna not like me because everything, because he was talking about body weight. And so he wasn't talking about body weight, but he talking about baby suits like that. He said, no, I just sick like that. I don't understand. You might not accept me and everything. She was hell bent thinking that he was not gonna accept her, who she is, what she look like, what she's about. She was hell bent on the parts. So the fact that she broke up with him once. And then he said, no, I'll go and like you no matter what. It's everything. And the minute they revealed each other, same word, she flipped on her stance real quick. She saw him, she said, oh, that's what he look like? Oh, I'm better than him. He ain't all that. I'm not attracted to him. Look at him. Oh, you say he was a football player. You say he was a cook. He looked like this. What you look like this for? And then when she realized he doesn't really do a lot of responsibilities on his own. Yes, he was working. And he's doing real estate. He was doing well. And he was staying in his parents' basement. He did him. His parents do him. Yes, his parents paid some of his things because his parents wanted to pay his things. And yes, maybe he should have lied and said he know how to cook pasta. And he didn't know how to figure a boil of water. I said, so what we could have had done that, what Hannah could have done if she wanted to show her fun side, I said, okay, all right. Listen, let's do this together. Here, this is what it is. Come over here. Turn this water on. Say yes. Yes, boo. Mm-hmm. And look at my nick and then you pour some water, bitch, like, and then go on the thing. Show her, look at the water, and look at the box. Read the instructions. Say what it look like it's going to get done. Let's do the little seasoning going on in here. After we eat the food, we get nasty on his kitchen and everything on there. Because, he started looking at cooking pasta. And she could have made mad fun with that. She's not. Oh, here, you don't know no cook no motherfucking pasta, bitch. You don't know no motherfucking water. And what the hell is wrong with you? You ain't know how to do nothing like that. What's wrong with you, Nick? You don't know how to handle the responsibility. You don't know how to clean for yourself. You ain't know how to pay for anything. You ain't know how to do that. You know, I said, girl, you was annoying as hell. She started belittling him, talking down on him, thinking we're better. And yeah, maybe she was smarter and stuff like that. But still, it's the way how you deliver things. And I feel like when you first saw Nikki D, you wasn't care for him. So now you thought you was better than him since when you first saw him, and you was not attracted to him like that. So then you started finding things to attack him on, to belittle him on. And I'm glad y'all broke it up because it's like, listen, oh, she broke it up. Man. I said yes. When she said, oh, we not getting married, I said yes. Yes. I was so happy. and his whole best friend. And he know what he started doing because when he was having a 45-minute conversation with Katie, the other connection, her best friend. That's my best friend. I said, how the hell you best friend with the girl y'all was both at the pods? How she's your best friend? My best friend is. And I say he know what he doing. He knew what he's doing by having that 45-minute conversation because he was done with her. And another thing she did that I ain't like is when she blasted him on national television about his sexual performance. Now, to be honest, I don't know if she kind of said he was a trash lay and everything. He don't eat the pussy. He don't do anything. He not to get his nut off. I said, I think he did that because he not feeling you like that. He wanted his nut off, and he don't care about you in pleasure because you kind of down him. What person want to please a partner if they could constantly berating you? No, nobody going to please you. And you said men get sensitive with this topic, but you said that they had no qualms in his dirty laundry out. I don't know. Maybe he could be a trash lay because he did the same thing over and over. He on explore. I said maybe he had a woman who explored, and maybe he had women that never challenged him. Let me come in. I said, nigga, come here. Get that motherfucker, bitch. Let me see how I like it. Grab my neck. Do that. Grab my hand. Come on, like do something. Show him like how you like and everything. Maybe he will do something, and then maybe stop belittling him, and maybe he will do more. And eat the box, and maybe he have a girl he will eat the box for. Maybe he need to learn. And if he tell you don't like doing that, then listen. Tell him you're not going down until he start going down. Or up his performance in the bedroom. But she was doing a lot. And I said goodbye. Now lastly, but yes, Nick D could do things more for themselves. About cleaning, cooking himself. And if you don't like cooking, it's fine. It is what it is. But at least with the cleaning, it's like that. And I feel like, oh, let me find. Yeah, listen. I like pleasure. I don't like pain. But when I get pleasure out of it, oh, child. It both ends. Because I'm first. You gotta be passionate about it. You can't be acting like you freaking like an energetic body like you. Oh, boy, I can get out of this. Learn to do some things. So yeah, he needs to learn to do some things himself, and maybe he will do. But I think he feel like he need a woman that understanding will challenge him, but not berate him every chance he get because she think like she's better. And I feel like he had a football body. He said he was a kicker. What else you thought he was doing? I feel like he was built like a kicker. And the only thing about it, he had all his chest hair like that, and everything else was clean. I said, how the fuck all his hair is up here is all hairy down here is clean? That's what the fuck. You gonna mismatch? I mean, it doesn't I don't have any issue with that because I got hair myself. But it's like it was hairy up here and clean down here. I said, what the hell is wrong with you? Midlife crisis? Whatever. Go on. But I would have loved it to. I would say, hey, can Nikki D come in, boy? Stop. Let's stop. All right. Now, Tyler Ashley. Almost done, y'all. I know I said, damn, Missy, you love to talk. I say, yes, I do, especially with the shows. um, Tyler Ashley. Ashley was chasing a fairy tale dream. Oh my God. And also, I remember Tyler would do a lot of talking to past him damn self. I said, Ashley, what the hell you was asking him? So Tyler and Ashley, they seems to be the okay couple throughout the competition, throughout this whole experiment. Until he dropped the ball. And now, She said communication is our kryptonite. Communication is our thing. I said, obviously, communication is not your thing because he had to say he told this now, and now you act. It's like a communication thing. He could have told you this in the past. Let's take what his words for granted, like she did. She took his words for face value. If they was just sperm donors, why was it so hard for you to say that then? And why wait till now to say it? It was a generational act, and you got no involvement with the kids. Why would that be so hard to say it then? But what you wanted to do, and I think I got his game. I think he wanted to test how much of a lie and die she is for him. Because if he could lie something like this, he could lie about other things. Like how everybody was getting on Nicole about, well, Nicole said she couldn't be understanding because something miserable happened to him and everything. I say yes, because something happened to him, and I think I would understand why he may have lied like that, even though he shouldn't have. But I understand that, and I would probably understand and move forward from that. That understand the lie is fine with that, because something devastating happened to him, even though that person shouldn't have done that. But this case, you had to do all that. If you was sperm, it was nothing for you to say that then when you have plenty of opportunities to talk about it. I don't know if Ashley asked them in the past or not, but on the conversation you had about kids, and you not even once mentioned it until off camera. And I know you did it off camera because you didn't want to put it on camera to make it seem like you was a perfect guy. I said, nah, boy. You got skeletons in your closet, but you want to mention that now? It's more skeletons in this closet. And I feel like Ashley didn't ask enough questions because she decided to stick with him. And stay by with her man. And I said, yes, he tested to see how much of a lie to die. And now other stuff could come up, and he hoping that you would stay with him because of that. And I hope you're not one of those pick-me-shit girls that will stay with him because he's a good-looking guy and all that stuff. You got the fairy tale man, and he ain't do nothing for me, and make him not handle his responsibilities and think that he could erase his whole past just to be with you and think like you was the only one. And then when your debt come around, you want to be paying everything and all that stuff like that because that's your man, and you want to fight off all the females think they ain't lying on your man. No, girl. No. I don't feel like you ask enough questions. So why did he tell you 2 weeks before you get married at this whole little bar? And if he was gonna say it, why he doesn't be upfront honest about the whole thing instead of lying about it and omitting some details? Did he provide you proof that he's not the father? Because he can't do that because he is. And yes, the baby mama put a 5-part video explaining herself, and I believe every word. I believe every word of her, because for him to omit that and lie about this something small, it's other stuff he's hiding. And when she asked him, he said, "I don't think the kids know what I look like." Oh, you don't think so? Why are you saying you don't think? Boy, you're full of it. You're just full of it. I believe her because I don't have no reason why she would come up here, and especially how she presented herself on TikTok and everything. She really was like, "Oh my gosh!" At the end of the day, she's the mother. Now, if y'all want to know the whole details, this is what she said. It's on things. This is her words. This is her words, and I'm gonna play all 5 parts. I summarize everything. She said the first baby they had, the son. It was a sperm situation, a sperm donor situation. It wasn't through no hospital, none like that. He's willing to help her because she had a wife at the time. The wife and her broke up. The wife moved away and went to another state and somewhere. However, the ex-wife thought she was going to have some parental responsibility. She wanted to continue. They would have the verbal continue agreement to continue co-parenting the oldest one. However, Tyler stepped up and not text her. He said, "Listen, I had a situation when my mother was not in my life, it's like that, and everything. I didn't want that for my and I think his father was not around either, and I didn't want that. Oh, my mother was emotionless. I had no parent. Well, he didn't grow up with a 2-parent household, basically. And I do remember he said his mom was not showing him affection, or he didn't say I love you like that and all that stuff because maybe the father skedaddled on her." and she had to be doing everything her own. So she could be emotionally available for you, like that. And he wanted to take a parental role for the oldest one. So yes, he was there. He stepped up. She was Tyler and the girl was best friends at the time. He did that favor. He wanted to step up to be there, so he moved in with the girl for like a year, something like that. This all happened before the show. Remember, this show that we're seeing right now was happening in 2023, right? He was there. They were in the household to try to form some kind of bond. Now with the twins, she did what she did. That was not a sperm kind of situation. That was more a natural kind of way. Even though, yes, she has an ex-wife and she could still be a lesbian, she still had sex with Tyler and conceived the two last ones. It was not planned and happened. The kids, he was at all the doctor's appointments. He had, his name was on the birth certificate and all that stuff. They were going to agreement. She going to court for back child support that he owes. Now, people can make the argument like the oldest one. Oh well, since he technically just donated sperm for you, and he posted for you and the ex-wife, he not technically legal the father. But I said you can make that argument, and they could be sound in court. However, the fact that he stepped up, he was around with doctor appointments and thinking they could care for the babies and financially irregular or stuff that one could deem seem that no, he was an active participant father for all three of her children. If you gonna say he's not responsible for the only one, I said fine, you can say that. But the last two, he is. Yeah, his mother was a single parent because the father was not around. So he didn't want that for the kids. So he wanted to do that. And he's actually a father for naturally because he's a birth certificate. But the first one, if his paperwork was on him and stuff was on him, yes, he's responsible for all three. And now people say, oh, well, she didn't want to say. I said, no, that's what she said. She was supportive of him to find a love. He told us she was going to the show, and she was saying she was happy for him. And she said they have a conversation to say that her and the three kids will come to his wedding and be there for him and cheer him on. But to put a stop to that. But before he got on the show, he wasted a lot of his kids' pictures off his Facebook. Off the Facebook. And y'all want to know more of what she said, let me post the link of a person who compiled everything together. That way you could get it. So you will say, this. I said, I got what they said according to her. She posted on her Instagram. And everybody posted together videos together. So I'm going to share this link and you can watch it yourself. And also, what I busy shared on my Discord. So if you want to watch it yourself, it's on my Discord. And yes, they were never together. They was only there being co-parents. They lived together to be a co-parent to the kids. So they was not in a relationship. However, it does not take away from his involvement as being an active father to the children. So you get on the show, and the last time he seen his kids was September 30th, 2023. We in 2024 watching this show now, and you mean to tell me you didn't see your kids for the whole year, so you erase your whole existence to the kids, only for you to denounce them to be first sperm baby. She said she would have wished you would never said it in the first place. If you go lie like that. So I don't know why you were making it seem like that they were just sperm babies when you was an active participant father. And she said, well, it just sperm babies. I said, fuck you, bitch. No, you should have asked more. It's not the sperm babies to make it like something like that. And hopefully you said no. If you come to the reunion, y'all still together, because it seemed like they probably is. I said, girl, you probably the one of the girls that still didn't let him see his kids. If you was there and you is still his wife, and you, it's okay for him not seeing his kids, F you too, girl. You was there. Now they're not best friends anymore because it's like she understands. Because at the end of the day, she is a mother for all three. And it's crazy. And I say yes, y'all. I would say this. These men could up and leave. They can anytime they want. So I would say if you want to be a mother to the children, go with the expectation. You have to think about me because I'm a man. The expectation that you have to be there because you really want the children. And with the possibility that he may not be there for you. If you really want the child, have the child knowing that you gonna be mainly responsible and mainly there for the children, whether he's there or not. Because most men don't have attachment to the children. They could create it because they want to create, spread their DNA, and go about their business. Because they could up and leave. Not saying don't contact me. I said, oh, basically, yes, some women do that. Some women do that. I said, yes, some women might do that. But it's a lower chance that a woman will do that, and a higher chance that men will do that to up and leave and erase their existence in the child's life to start a whole new life with someone else and act like that whole past life never had existed. So if you want the children, you got to make sure you want the children because sometimes the men can up and leave you any moment. And then because you had attachment to the bond with the children, they leave you with the kid. And this was Zach's example. He wasted his kids on Facebook and denounced them as sperm babies. And she hoped that her kids don't get older to see that. I said, they will see this. If not, people might talk about it. And the kids will hear from it. And they're going to say, Mommy, why did Dad say this? My daddy said that. And now she had to leave, she had to explain it. And everybody going to question her sexuality. Oh, why she act like she ain't no lesbian? She bisexual. I said, no, she can still be a lesbian and still have kids. Just like a gay man can still have kids and still be gay. So miss me with that. So if Ashley is still with this guy, come reunion, a year later, I got no words for her. Because that means you comfortable with a guy doing that to his kids. And when he could do that to them, he could have done that to you. And not on top of the other stuff that people came forward about him, he owing money and stuff like that. It seemed like he's that person who do that. He used his looks. Because remember, he said he never had no problem getting finding people. I said, yes, he might have no problem finding girlfriends because of the way how he looked. But the commitment itself, he's terrible at it. And yes, I think she changed it, or she already changed. Remember, at the time we see it, she probably already changed the kid's last name. Or well, she did. She said she did a video now, so maybe she said she's in the process of changing it. So probably it's already done. So to change the kid's last name, and I think she already had done it, but she is having an ongoing battle with the custody case of child support. But I think she changed it. I said that's right. She should have done it. If it's already not improved, I think it's already proved that they have the kids change the last name and change. It don't deserve your last name, but it doesn't erase you being the father of the kids. So that's why the kids is in the birth certificate. The father, your name is on the birth certificate, especially the twins. And if you stepped up because you wanted to be of active father to the oldest one too, and DNA shows that you are, and you proving that you want to be active father, I best believe they probably could put his name. Because you know what happened? Tell a little thing about my thing. I grew up in a single parents household. I did want at one point as a teenager, I did wanted to know who my father is. Not because I want him in my life, I want him to do anything for him because he never was who raised me. But I did want to know. I mean, I was told that he was not alive, he was dead, and everything like that. Okay, whatever. I ain't going through all that details. But I was told that. So I was saying, you know what, the DNA came in, and now my original birth certificate didn't have his name on it. Not at all. It will be 2 years later. Oh, the names will get changed? Okay. But I know she said she is getting process getting the thing changed. And also remember he said that he spent his Christmas 2022 all alone cooking collard greens on himself, and he was making his own mac and cheese and yams together, and the Christmas tree. He had nobody with him. He was all alone. He was with someone else. He was with the kids and with his family. So stop playing. And what I was saying. Oh yes. So original birth certificate didn't have his name on it. It was just my mom's name. Now I had to get my passport, and I got it. It's like that. And I went to file to get the birth certificate doing it online. They couldn't do it because they said the father's name was listed on it. And I said, how the hell so? Because the original birth certificate didn't have his name on it. So when the hell they figured put his name on it? And I asked my mother. She said she didn't even know. However, when they determine DNA and they determine you are the father of the children, they usually will put the name on the birth certificate. That's a hit. I'll let y'all know that. If you listen, that's why I find out. We did get a DNA test. And it turned out he was my father. And I guess they put their name on that time because it happened around 2004. And I realized, I said, yeah, it's sort of the explanation revision on the birth certificate. It stated on it. And I said, oh, so that's what probably they put it. They found out he was with DNA. They put his name on his birth certificate. So I had to go down to the Department of Health to get my birth certificate. And it was quick. It didn't take long. And his name was actually on it. And that I was able to get my passport. I was like, oh, that's a bullshit. I said, oh. So I called and I said, hold up. They said, no, they probably put his name on it later on. So I said, all I have to say, if she get DNA test or whatever, and you find out in the DNA test, they can put his name on the birth certificate, and he will still be responsible for the oldest one, just as the last two. So miss me with all that. Y'all got a little tea about Miss Lane. That's a little bit part of my life. Y'all ain't know that. But that's that. The reunion gonna be 2 years later. I could have said next week is the reunion. Can they say the finale is this week? I want to see no reunion 2 years later. That's out of here. I mean, they probably filmed the reunion. Hold up. Because they filmed in October 2023. So the reunion had to be right now, a year later. Whatever. They said the reunion September 30th. Not September, October. Let me check. Yeah, October 30th. So we'll see. That's what I'm saying. When next week comes, if she's still with him, I got a worse for her. I'm sorry. I don't care how beautiful she is. She one of those girls that would be accepted. But anything else did I miss? Because I know it was a lot in the season. I probably missed some things, but I just discussed the overall stuff. Anything I miss? And I also feel like some of the conversation in this season was going in circles. It was aggravating me, and so I had to fast forward. I said, y'all dusty. I can't do it with y'all. No. Oh, the conversation with Nick and Kate. I feel that was a great grown conversation she had with the guy, because at the end of the day, yes, she kept saying, "Oh, he's good looking, he's good looking, he's good looking, he's good looking." I said, Hannah, take that up with Katie, who kept saying it over and over again. It's like that. But she explained she had a connection with him. She explained why she made a decision of not staying with him or not choosing him, being herself, because she said she did feel like he was immature at times, stuff like that. Maybe because it's more of the objectifying part, not so much anything else, because she didn't really experiment with him until Hannah is. But she did say like she led with more of charisma and what's the other word? I will say charisma and charming, charisma, the same thing. He led with that instead of leading on his other side of things. Like she said, we will let with the conversation, the deep conversations that we had in the pods, and lead with that instead of lead with your charms. Maybe you'll get further. She's playing it so eloquently, and she said it so calmly and firm, so he understood and listened. Instead of being great, when she had the same energy that Hannah had, he wouldn't have listened to none of her words she said. He said, "Okay, girl, bye. I don't got time for this." And she knew herself. She loved herself and everything. It took me that in the mail forms to learn my father left me so much. Oh, he did. Oh, snap. See how we learn things? She has adult life. Off of SSI. Ooh. I say he probably wasn't good enough when he was alive, but at least he left me something. Or maybe he probably was. I don't know. You let me know. Anything else I missed? And now I will get back on Discord and I will watch some more shows. So follow me on there if you wanted to recap everything I said on this and catch up on stuff. I won't continue watching Reasonable Doubt first season. I think we're up to episode 6. So season 1, I'm going to continue watching that. Take off this thing because I know it's warm in my apartment, child. The one thing I like about my apartment building, they does give me good heat in the wintertime because I don't like being cold. And I said the one thing I saw about this apartment, it does give me heat, but you know, it be blazing hot. So I got this fan on and it's like, you see me sweating? You see no sweat? Take this hoodie off and watch so I will be on Discord, y'all. So find me there. But I appreciate y'all coming through. People who watching me in the bushes. Make sure you hit that like button. And I appreciate everyone who watched my power review. It's like over 100 views. So make sure you like the button. And I think a lot of people were watching me in the bushes. So like that video. Subscribe to my channel. Tell me y'all was around. Tell me y'all came in, watch me. And if y'all watching videos after we play game, I would like to hear your comments. I would like to read your comments. Tell me how y'all feel. Oh, so I get his money from years he was working in the army. Okay. That's great. Let's give you something. I might do a 6-pound chick stay because I did that for a little bit. Do some more ones that I missed. Also want to give you some social media topics because there's been some stuff happening lately. You know, I can talk about. And try to catch up on other shows too, like the Court in the Act, all that stuff like that. I might do some pre-recorded videos. So, you know, I got some time to get some things out there for y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, Dominique and Jador, for keeping me company in this chat. And everybody who's been watching me in the bushes, I appreciate y'all. Please like the button. I'm about to go get on there with you. Thank you. Get on there with Discord. Let's chit chat over there. I'm out. I'm on vacation, y'all, so I got time. Yes, catch me over there. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And we're gonna be doing more reviews of Married First Sight and finish up The Love Is Blind. So see y'all soon. Thank you. Peace out. If I miss anything, put that in the comment section down below. And we could chit chat down there. If y'all disagree with some of the things I say, it's fine. Let me know how y'all feel. Okay. Peace out. Later, y'all. Peace out.